everybody, Queen Bee here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to some more Dawn of Man. Now this is an unmodded series and we're going to be playing Continental Dawn, and we're doing it for a very specific reason. I've had a lot of questions over the course of my playing Dawn of Man about how to make it through winter, how to get to the next era, what order should I build things in, what order should I go into the tech tree in. You know, we all need support. I am still learning things, and I'm going to try and do a series. It's going to be a let's play, but I'm going to talk you through what I do and how I do it, and hopefully it will give some support to people who are looking for support with playing the game. Also, if there's any questions that you ask that I can't answer, the community is great, and there's somebody on here watching these videos will be able to support with that. I will be doing a separate modded series, but this one is going to be unmodded and a tutorial slash let's play. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna play Continental Dawn, and you've got various maps here that you can or locations that you can play. We're going with merging streams. Now, if you're starting out, this is a really, really nice location. You've got water to fish. You've got close forestry for the wood, and you've got the hills for the ores. We're playing on normal, although you can play on hardcore, and we're playing settled, not nomad. Nomad, you start with no structures, but you've got extra resources. We're going with settled, and as a settlement name, I think we go with something like, well, my Discord is called The Hive, so we're going to go with Hive. There's a river running through, so Hive River Valley. That's got a decent ring to it, and let's say start. Now, one thing I would say is a lot of great tips show up down here in the loading screen. This one is more of an information. When people get hurt, they can get infection, which could be fatal, yes. But there's lots of tips, how to get your people to rest, what you should do under this scenario. And always keep an eye on those tips because they are really quite helpful. Now, the first thing that I always do when I jump in to a game is I press pause. And that's the first thing you're going to want to do. You're going to want to press pause and you want to pan out and have a bit of a look around. Now, we're going to want to build a few structures right at the beginning. And you're also going to want to put down some gathering areas. Now, if you have not played this before, it is very much worth playing it with the tutorial on. It will talk you through those things. But first thing we can see is that our population is in red. Now that means we haven't got enough housing for our people. We are short on one. So we are going to have to put another hut up. We start with 2 huts, a campfire, a wood pile, and a crafter. Now, as you can see, there's various things that you can craft in here, and you can upgrade your crafters as you go along. We are going to need a couple more things in terms of storage and production. We are going to need another tent, but we're going to hold tight on that right now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put in some storage. So for now, I think I'm going to put the storage there. I'm also so I've got a storage tent going in there, a rock pile going in here, and we've started with 4 raw skin, which is really very helpful. But we actually need dry skin in order to be able to build the tents. So we're going to go into production, and we are going to build. I'm actually going to build a couple of skins dryers. You only need to build 1, but 2 will get things done a lot quicker. Now, the next thing that we want to look at is gathering areas and work areas. So we're going to need flint. Now, you're going to want your people fairly close to home, especially when there's only a few of them. And I'm just going to go into Primal Vision. This will bring up all the resource areas. And you can easily see what's your closest and what's your furthest. You know, we've got sticks here. So we're gonna gather sticks, and you don't want your people going too fast. So we are going to go. We want one person gathering up to, let's say, 25 sticks now to 30 from this area, please. Now, it's much of a muchness, but we've got some flint here and we've got some flint here. So for now, we're going to say, oops, we're not going to say obtain flint in this area. And what we do, we'll say up to 20. That seems close enough. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to sort out food. Now, here we've got blueberries, barley, bit of vetch. Now, they won't be able to gather bit of vetch barley, but they will get blueberries. There's a couple of pear trees. There's another pear tree there. Berry tree. Just looking at where is going to be the best place to gather. We've got blackberries here. Got service tree, chestnut tree, pear tree. Okay, I think we're going to say, I'm going to put our gather resources. I'm going to go there. And we'll just put one person on that for now. And they're not too far away, are they, from their camp when they're doing that. The last thing we want to do before we kick this on is we want to set up some fishing. Now, you want your fishing to be straddling over 2 of these fishing areas. And I'm going to say fish up to a maximum of 10 fish. And I'm only going to put one person on fishing. Because if you look up here at the moment, we've only got one wooden harpoon. So there's one final thing, and we'll address that very quickly. The thing you need to bear in mind is that when you're in Primal Vision, you will see the animals dotted around the map. Now, animals are portrayed in a traffic light system. So red being the most dangerous, going through to green, not dangerous at all. And the green ones will run away from you. The red and generally the amber, you'll get an orange one as well, will run and will attack you if you attack them. So it would normally go red. See if we can find number one for you. Yeah, there we go. Amber, yellow, green. And that's really what you need to think about. When you're in a small group like this, a lot of people will say, don't go for the red animals. And sometimes you can actually pull it off. You can kill them. But I would always go for at least the amber animals. And that is because they will run towards you. So you'll be able to battle with them face to face, kill them fairly quickly and harvest them. Otherwise, if we were to, say, attack this mouflon or even, let's say, Megalosaurus, what you'd end up doing is, the Megalosaurus would just run away from you and you'd be chasing them over the map. One thing I have just spotted is we have got an Orcus down here, and he's old. Now, this Orcus would normally be amber, but because he's old, he's gone to yellow. He's not a big threat, and he will yield a nice amount of meat. So, let us come over here. Let us press H. In fact, I'll come out of Primal, and I'll press H. Press and hold H down, and click and drag. You will select your hunters. And we will say, come over here and kill this old Orcus, please. And we will speed it up. And let everybody get down to what they need to be doing. And you can see how that Orcus actually ran towards them instead of away. It made the kill very quick, very easy. And now we've got 7 raw skin and 7 meat. We had 4 raw skin and we had 2 meat. So we're doing really well there. Over here somewhere there's a rhino, or 2 or 3. We'll just keep an eye out, see if it comes over here. It has. Right, let me go H, and we'll come. Where is he? Gonna send our hunters over here. They're all bunched up nicely. We've got 4 hunters here, but that should just about be enough to kill this rhino. Right, our guy isn't dead. He's injured but not dead, which is great. We've hunted the woolly rhino. And we've got 2 knowledge points. Now, every time you kill a new animal or build a new structure, you get knowledge points. The larger animals, like the woolly rhino and the woolly mammoth, you get 2 points. Great. Fantastic. Knowledge points are going to help you unlock new tech. This is your tech tree. You earn knowledge points and you spend them in your tech tree. So we'll be looking at that very shortly. As soon as we've got 2 more knowledge points, we're going to start to unlock tech. So yeah, someone needs to, oh, look at him. Oh, it's his mommy. Someone needs to come and carve up. And they're doing that. They are carving up the woolly mammoth. Have a look. I do love this close-up animation. It's brilliant. Let's fast forward it a bit. Now another good tip, press return and it takes you back to your camp. They're putting up our skins dryers. As soon as the skins are dry, we can start to get this done. Wonderful. Now, because we had collected our first 10 flint and our first 10 sticks, we got some knowledge points. See, they're all rolling in here. First 10 skin and first 10 meat, more knowledge points. Now, the very first thing that you're going to want to unlock is food drying. That means you can preserve your food and it's going to take longer to decay. So we're now going to come into production. And we're going to chuck a food dryer, and I always like to have it quite close to my fishing spot. So we will also put we'll put that on priority as well. The food dryer, I'm not overly bothered, and we'll push this on. See, we've already got no storage slots left, so we're really up against it to try and get our storage sorted. But we have got, aha! 18 meat and 5 fish. We're doing really, really well. Once this skins dryer has gone up, we're going to get another knowledge point. Once the food dryer goes up, we'll get another one. And the same here. Same here. We'll get a knowledge point for our storage going up. So that's going to be cool. There actually is another adult rhino over there, but I kind of sort of feel that we are okay right now. I'm going to residence, and in case I forget, I'm going to place down 1 more housing. Now, one of the crucial things about this game, guys, is you do not want to progress too fast. You want to take your time. You want to take it easy. If you push through too quickly, push your population to grow too quickly before you're ready, you are going to come a cropper. Now, if you look up here, our workload is really pretty high. Now, long term, you are not going to want to do that, but early on in the game, you kind of can't avoid it. You want to get these structures up. You want to get your people okay for the winter. You're going to have to really push them hard. There we go, guys. We've got a woolly mammoth over here. Let's have a peek at him. Look at him. Isn't he cool? Oh, okay. Right, let's pause. We have a cave hyena attack. Let's see where that's going on. Right. We want you guys to all come and kill him. We want you to bloody run. There's a... Oh, no, that's all right. There was an adult woman there. Okay. That's okay. You can all get back. Come over here. We've got another hyena coming in for the kill. Look at it. There we go. There's some more food for us. Wonderful. Wonderful. And I believe if we killed that cave hyena, then that should mean another knowledge point. So we're only one knowledge point. We just want to get this up as quickly as possible. It's taken a little bit longer than I would like. Let's push this on. Our skins are damn near almost dry. Oh, wonderful. Milestone unlocked. Hunting and gathering. Oh, doesn't that look cool? Right. So let's have a look. We have milestones. If you didn't know, they are basically many of our targets that we need to achieve. Accumulate 3 units of raw meat and 3 units of berries. Well, we've got way more meat than that, but we have got... we have unlocked that milestone. Okay, let's come down here. And we're going to watch them building their storage tent, which will make things a lot easier. We won't get those damn notifications about storage being full. Going to be able to store more, really beef up for the winter. I love this close-up animation. There we go. All done. Brilliant. Okay, first structure, +1 knowledge, and we got 2 knowledge points for achieving that milestone, which is awesome. Now, the next thing you're going to want to spec into is bone tools. And then I would normally go into composite tools. That would be my preference. So now that we've got bone tools unlocked, we do have 6 bones. And I'm going to say, how many adults have we got? Got a couple of, got 5 adults. For now, I'm going to craft 5 spears and 1 harpoon. I'm going to craft up a few knives as well, people. A few biface knives. Excellent. That's great. And our second tent is going up. And our food dryer is up and working, which is awesome. And I actually think we're going to just pause, because whilst all of that has been going on, a lot of food has been used. So bear with me a second. I am just going to go and look for some things to kill. Right. Now, I am going to press H. I'm going to select everyone. I'm going to get them really close together. The reason I'm going to send everybody over here, there's a hyena attack going on. Got 2 hyenas here. I'm also going to send them over here. I'm going to get them to bunch up so they don't spook this animal and kill it. There we go. Now this poor little kid, I mean, he really needs to come and just maybe sit by the hearth or go in a tent. I don't know. He's probably going to die. Look at him. Yeah, there he goes. In there, chilling out. Brilliant. We're into autumn now, guys. Look at this, though. How cool is that? So pretty. And the really, really brilliant thing is if you watch it, when these have dried, if I fast forward this, you'll see that over time, as they dry, they actually they change colour. They go a little bit browner. Okay, so we've now already got 5 more points. So I will be coming into composite tools, and composite tools allow us to make things like flint axes, etc. So we're going to come into the crafter and we're going to say we want a couple of flint axe, a couple of flint picks. And I'm actually going to cancel those 3 spears. And I'm going to say, craft me up some flint spears. Don't craft me bone spears, craft me up flint. Right, next thing. Let me press tab. And I'm going to come out. Bear there. Another bear. That wouldn't be a bad one. That one's already kind of low on health. So if I press H, grab those 3 guys and I'll send them over and they can kill the bear. Kill the bear. Okay, let's jump out of here. Guys, all bunch up a bit. That bear. Run! No, he's feeling a little bit tired, isn't he? Come here. There we go. Goodness me. Right, let's get them back, get them chilled, get them okay. How are we doing on storage? We're okay on storage. Could very much do with just bumping up our food, ready for winter. I am now going to come back into production. I'm going to chuck up another food dryer. We've still got food over here that needs collecting. Let them do all of that. They're bringing it all back. Trader has arrived. What has the trader got in his pockets is? Now the trader's really, really good. You're going to want to make use of him. You can give him a bone. That's it. So I've grabbed a couple of fish and I've traded him for some bone. But he will trade with you. He will trade tack. So you're going to just want to keep an eye on that. Over time, you can actually buy tack off him. Really, really useful. Where are you, Mr. Effalump? There he is. Let's send someone. Just cut a couple of trees down. Wait, hang on. Before we do that, let's click H. Let us grab us some hunters. Send them over here to hunt this dude. Over there. There we go. More food. Excellent. Raucous attack. We've killed the raucous. And that is, once again, some more food for the winter. Let's push this on. Okay, so we're into our first winter. We've got a moderate amount of food. We have not got great clothing. Not yet, anyway. But we do have clothing. We've got enough clothing for all our people. We've started to chop logs, which means we've got some firewood coming in. Might chop that down, and we'll chop that down. And during winter, I think I'm going to send somebody up here to collect the flint. So we will pop down flint gathering area. There we go. So yeah, we've got our first storage tent up. We've got a couple of skins dryers. We have got a couple of food dryers. We've got enough housing for everybody. We're crafting up some better weapons. We've now got 2 new humans joining the settlement, and that has maxed our capacity out. So we're going to come in here. We're going to chuck in 1 more house for them to build during the winter. And we are going to, on that basis, have to craft up some skins outfits, but they're automatically doing that, which is great. We're also going to craft up as many bone harpoons as we can. And the last thing you really want to look at is putting in some spiritual structures. Now, not only will they give you more knowledge points, but they will also help with the welfare and the happiness of your tribe. The Hive River Valley Settlement. During winter, you're not going to see many animals. They're not going to be knocking around. They're all going to have kind of migrated away, apart from the odd 1 or 2. If I press tab, you're going to see there's really not that much on the map. A few of the nasty ones, but not a great deal. We are going to say, what, H? Send a few of these guys over here and see if we can get this boar. It's not always that easy because boars run really fast. Here they come. Let's see how it goes. Yep, they got that. Excellent. So first boar hunted, first skull pole has gone up. Now, let's come in here. We've got funerary rites. We've got tanning. We've got dog domestication. Or we've got sling making. The question is, what do we want to go for next? And on some level, it does depend how you want to play. We're going to leave this. This is where we're going to leave this episode. And in the next episode, I'm going to discuss with you how I would go, what direction I would go, and why. I do hope this has been some help to you guys. If there's any questions that you've got, please do pop them in the comment section. Do give this video a like if you've liked it, and subscribe to the channel for more videos of Dawn of Man and other content. If you want to click the notification button as well, then you will be notified when more videos come out. Until next time, guys, you stay safe and take care.